Hi guys, welcome back to Audit Army, the best place to be for police and auditor interactions on YouTube. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss a future upload. Anyway, let's get into today's video.
Well, there was a guy actually who fit your description dressed in a clown costume.
So this is a fascinating video. In this clip, a police officer is seen filling up his car at a gas station. I don't have complete context of the situation, but the individual recording the police officer seems to have some sort of issue with him. As the video goes on, the individual asks the police officer for his ID and to search his vehicle, which is not something I'd recommend anybody do unless they want to end up in the back of a squad car. However, I am truly impressed at this police officer's patience.
What department are you with?
I work for Collin County Sheriff's Office.
Collin County?
Yes, sir.
You got ID on you?
I sure do.
Can I see it, please?
You want to see my...
Yeah, please. I need to see your ID.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No problem.
You licensed to carry that firearm?
Sure am.
Okay. Can you do me a favor and, sorry, hold on. That's kind of loud. That's drunk. Can you do me a favor while I'm dealing with you? Can we go ahead and put your firearm up for my safety?
Absolutely.
No, I just need for my safety. I'm sorry. Can I see that ID though? I needed to get closer to it, but
I just showed it.
I couldn't actually see it. I was trying to make sure that I was safe before we saw your ID.
Perfectly safe.
Okay. So you're licensed to carry that
I
firearm?
am, yes, sir.
Okay. For my safety, you don't want to go ahead and put it up? You don't
No, I
want
don't.
to have that respect for me and my safety?
No, sir.
Okay. Why is that?
Because this is my duty weapon.
Okay.
I don't holster this thing. I don't take this out unless I go into a jail.
Okay. So I didn't actually see your ID. What's your name then?
My name is Lieutenant Yount with the Collin County Sheriff's Office.
Lieutenant Yount. All right. And what are you out here doing today? In
Getting
Rockwall?
gas right now.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
I'm going to work.
All right. So you're not on the clock right now?
I am on the clock.
All right. What brought you to Rockwall today?
I work all over the state of Texas.
So you're Collin County, but you kind of just float around everywhere?
Yes, sir.
So do you patrol Rockwall County then?
I do, yes, sir.
Okay. Do you do stops out here in Rockwall County?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next question is, do you have anything illegal on you that I should know about?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. You don't have any drugs or illegal firearms or anything in the vehicle? All right. Would you mind if I take a look?
Yes, I would.
If I can, I can just have you sit on the curb right over there.
You don't get to search me, bud.
Why is that?
Because you have no reason to search me.
Well, there was a guy actually who fit your description dressed in a clown costume that
Okay.
was planting drugs on people out here in Rockwall.
Watch out, you're fixing to get money.
And if there's nothing to hide, I don't see why there would be a problem with me just checking it out. And that way, me, the public, everyone has peace of mind that you aren't going around planting drugs.
I don't have anything that I'm
Well,
not planning on.
Then can I check?
No, sir.
Okay.
You are more than welcome to look in my car. You're
Okay.
not going to search it. You
Can-
can stand right there and look at
Can I
it.
put the camera in there then?
You can take a look, yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't want you to break the threshold of my door.
Okay. What do you mean break? Oh, is that breaking the threshold?
Threshold right
So
here,
I just
yeah.
broke the.
Yeah, that's called a search at that point.
Okay. So I can't check out that bag right
There's
there.
a computer in that bag.
Can we see?
You want to see inside my
Yeah.
bag? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else in there?
It's hard to tell from the one video, but it seems like the person recording the police officer is trying to invoke a certain reaction, which surprisingly enough he's not getting. And I don't know about you, but I would never let a perfect stranger look in the back of my car or my personal bag. Again, I've got to hand it to the police officer in this situation. He handled himself very well, much better than I would expect from most. The guy recording should consider himself lucky and probably not try this again.
I know more, well, you know what? I know more about you than you think I do.
Okay.
I know you.
So here's a clip of some sort of auditor doing what appears to be his job. Without more context, I can't speak to what that job entails, but it's obvious that this guy knows what he's talking about and has every right to be at this post office. The police officer in this video seems well-intentioned, but I think he's gotten quite a bit ahead of himself. This is a perfect example for the age-old saying, think before you speak.
Wait, let me.
That's a federal.
No.
I don't care.
Well, if you don't care, I'm not going to talk to you.
That's
Have a nice day.
thing.
Well, then I don't want to hear a word out of your mouth.
To do with that.
Okay.
That's a federal.
Well, then tell them to call federal police. Well, then you're not federal police.
Staying here though, that's trespassing.
No, it's not.
So I can't have you go back inside if they're telling you. To
No,
leave,
it's not.
then you
No,
gotta leave, man.
call FPS. You're wrong, and I don't want to sue you. So you're wrong. I'm trying to educate you.
Can I ask why we're doing this today?
Can I give you
Because
this?
You're just here causing a scene.
No, I'm not.
I understand what you guys
No.
do.
Listen to
It's
me.
literally
All right,
just
stop
to cause a
speaking and
scene.
listen to what I'm telling you.
No, you
Okay?
I
There is
can
a
talk about
Department
my
of
time, man.
Homeland Security memo dated 2018, which gives me express
can you show me
permission to
that?
do what I'm doing. Bring it up on your phone. Google
How
it.
about you bring it up on your phone? Show me,
2018
man.
memo on
Show me.
photography. I know what it is.
All right.
So if you trespass me from this property, you're violating my rights and you're going to have a very serious lawsuit. So I would check with your supervisor, a sergeant, a chief, district attorney's office, whoever you want to talk to, and they're going to tell you that I have the right to be here, I assure you. Don't make the mistake.
Even though they're
Officer
telling you to
Greason.
leave.
Yes, he's just misinformed. Okay, and you see that door there on the side of the building,
Baker 30, Baker 78.
which has been permanently shut?
hang on.
Yeah, hang on.
I'm trying to get a supervisor.
Yeah,
for
well,
you.
because you want to hear what his nonsense is. You want to hear the
I'm
reality
trying
of the
to appease
situation.
You, man, 'cause I know how ridiculous you guys are. You come out and do this.
That's
I'm
what
trying
you
to appease
think.
you.
That's what you think. I know how
exactly what I
ridiculous
think.
your police department is and your sheriff's department is. So how's that?
Okay.
The rest of the world agrees with
I've
me.
seen
You
you
guys are
videos,
clowns,
man.
bro, and we're going to straighten you out. So get your supervisor down here. I don't even want to talk to you.
They want you off their property, so I'm telling you right now.
This is not their. You
property,
don't.
right?
We're waiting for your supervisor because you don't know the law.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm telling you not to go on their property. Does that make sense?
This is their property right here,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It
So
is.
you're going to trespass
So-
me off of public property without committing a crime. Do you know the law?
They're asking you to leave.
That's not the law.
They're asking you to leave.
That's not the
They're
law.
asking you to leave,
They
so
can ask
I'm
me to
gonna
stand on my head and spin around.
I
I'm
can
not going to do it.
trespass you from the property.
So go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I challenge you
We're
to
gonna get
trespass.
sentiment.
I challenge you to trespass me.
Why you gotta do this, man?
Not because you're being an. That's why I got to do it. I talk to.
Here and appease them.
No,
I'm
you're
trying to
not.
appease you.
No,
They're
you're trying to
conduct
appease them.
business.
Exactly right. Uphold the law.
They're
Try
trying to
that.
conduct business,
Honor your
and you're here
oath.
to cause
Honor your oath. Honor your oath
that even
and
mean?
honor the law. Did you take an oath to the Constitution of the United States?
What are you even talking about, dude? That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
What are you even talking about, dude? That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
Right now.
You're a fool, and I have nothing to say to you. Walk away from me. I'm
No,
waiting
we're-
for
we're
your
not doing that.
supervisor.
You're not going on their property.
I'm on their property
Then
now.
why
Are you
you
cognizant?
their
Are you
property?
alive? So trespass me and I'll leave.
Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Trespass me. Why are you waiting for your supervisor? In case you're wrong? You're wrong, dude. Trust me. You're very wrong.
No.
You don't know the
You want
law.
a supervisor, so I'm getting a supervisor here to try to appease you.
No.
Because I know how ridiculous this is.
So what are you like?
All the
What are
time.
you? Some kind of appeasement officer? You appease your wife at home too? You're just like an appeaser guy?
Show some respect, Joe. Come on.
Show some respect.
Show some respect. He's a police officer.
So what? I'm a human being. Who cares? Listen, what I think you should have done was you should have rolled up and listened to his story.
I did.
Then you should have listened to my story.
I did.
No, you made a decision because I'm one of those auditor guys and you know exactly what I'm doing here. That's what you said right into my camera
Well,
lens.
I do know.
You don't know
know
what you're
exactly
talking
what
about,
you're
dude.
doing.
No, you don't.
Because this
No, you
right here
don't.
is what you're. Okay.
Yep.
All right, well, let me go back in, chat with the other deputy.
All right, so I'll follow you in because I want you to let them know that we're allowed to be here. I don't want them to have this idea that they can just throw people off of public property for no reason. That's not the way the law works. What do you think my intent is?
I think it's nefarious. Like you said there's.
You think it's nefarious?
I think otherwise.
You shouldn't be a police officer. You're a danger out on the streets.
Okay.
You have no objective point of view. You don't critically think.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a scary guy. Yeah, I'm going to have to follow up on you, like, real seriously. We're going to look into your past. How many complaints you have filed against you right now?
None.
You sure about that?
As far as I know.
Yeah, no, you know better than that. How many complaints do you have filed against you right now?
None as far as I know.
How many have been closed out in the past year?
I don't even know.
You're going to be sorry we had this conversation, Greason. No, you're going to hear about it this time, I can assure you. The smile is going to be wiped from your face. You're going to be very sorry we met today.
All right.
And I think you have nefarious intent. I'm going to weed you out before that happens.
Okay.
And again, I mean that in every lawful, productive way. There is no threat.
I don't see any threats at all there.
You wouldn't see a threat if it was standing right in front of your face.
Okay.
How'd you leave the Marine Corps? Did you get written up while you were in there?
That's none of your.
I know more. Well, you know what? I know more about you than you think I do.
Okay.
I know you.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, sure I do. Okay. I told you you're gonna find out. I told you were gonna find out I was allowed to be here. I told you your sergeant was gonna tell you were wrong. I told you I was gonna be right, and I'm telling you I know who you are and I know a lot more about you than you think I do.
I mean, like I said from the beginning,
Yeah.
we're trying to figure this out and handle this professionally as possible.
You should have done that before
I
you.
already admitted to you that I was wrong about the trespassing, which, hey,
No,
we're
you're
not
gonna-
right 100% of the time.
You're
We
gonna
can't
you're
do
gonna
that.
admit a lot more than that to me.
Okay.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Like, what
My plan for right now is for you to acknowledge the fact that I have a right to be here doing what I'm doing. You guys get in your cars and leave.
Well, yeah, you're out.
Do you want to let me finish what I'm saying? So you guys get in your cars and leave. I stick around for a minute or two to prove a point that you didn't chase me away, and I leave, and they'll probably never see me again. That's my plan.
Okay. All right.
Think before you speak was right. As the video progresses, you can see that the police officer had to admit that he was in fact wrong, and that the person recording the video had every right to be at the post office. To the defense of the police officer and post office workers, we're not entirely sure that this auditor didn't come in with a very abrasive attitude in the first place. But hey, he's an auditor, he knows his stuff. You can't knock him if everyone else isn't doing their job right.
No, you did. You just up. So why don't you just?
Hey, no, let's watch your language, okay?
No, I'm not gonna. That's my First Amendment right to say whatever I want.
Videos like this are hard to make heads or tails of sometimes. In this clip, what appears to be an auditor is trying to remain on the premises of a post office. I believe we've seen this guy before. Let us know in the comments below. As the video goes on, he attempts to make his way back inside the post office, or at least to the front door. One of the police officers seems to be obstructing his way and trying to keep him from getting near his partner, although his intentions are not exactly clear.
Troubles, we're just taking some video.
Like I said.
How you doing, Officer Lambert? Good. Good. Can I just ask your badge number, please, so I know who was here?
319.
319. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Officer Lambert, you want to stand by with them? I'm going to talk to the caller quick. Sure.
Well, let's go see what's going on.
Nope, stay here.
What? Am I being detained?
You're not free to go over there.
Am I being detained?
You are being detained currently.
I'm being detained? Are you sure about that?
You're not going to go over there and talk with the people of the other.
If I'm not being detained, I sure am.
No, you're not.
So am I being detained?
Currently, you're
You're detaining me. I need your business card.
You can have my business card.
Yep. You're making a huge mistake. I would talk to your higher-ups, call your sergeant or your lieutenant or somebody. You don't want to detain me unlawfully. I can guarantee you it's going to cost you dearly.
I'm telling you, you're just not going over by my partner. Nope, stay here.
I'm walking down a sidewalk, sir. You cannot impede my travels. Stay out of my face. And stop giving me unlawful orders, because I'm not putting up with your...
Nope.
Sir.
You're not walking up behind my partner.
Officer work. Officer work. Listen, I'm going to walk where I want to walk, and you're going to see, yes, I am. You have no... Am I being lawfully detained, or are you just getting in my face? Back up.
No, I am backing up. You're walking
just back
towards
up.
me.
Officer work. Am I
We're
being...
taking off, man.
I'm not being detained. This idiot's trying to detain me unlawfully, standing in my face. You're in deep... You just... Major.
Hold on.
No, you did. You just up. So why don't you just...
Hey, no, let's watch your language, okay?
No, I'm not going to... That's my First Amendment right to say whatever I want to say. Sure, I can.
You can't disturb the public.
I'm talking to two police officers. You guys are grown men. You can handle it.
She might be offended by it. Somebody else watching.
No, don't solicit any issues.
Okay, now you are starting to solicit it.
No, I'm not starting to solicit it.
We're
This gentleman just forcibly stood in front of me and impeded my walking down a public sidewalk and unlawfully just placed me under detainment.
So we know what you're trying to do here.
No, you don't. No, what I'm trying to do is find good officers, and I guess I found a couple of tyrants here today. Okay. And you should straighten this young lady out on the rules of the post office.
We're not going to argue with her, though.
Let's go. You guys are free to leave.
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
Okay.
Call Federal Protection Service. That's what I would suggest to you, and we'll have the conversation with people that know what they're talking about. You screwed up. Yeah, adios, buddy. Kick rocks. Later, Lambert. Learn a lesson today.
Yeah. Well, they don't want.
Don't let your ego kick in, Lambert. It's a bad mistake. You have no idea who I am, and I'll eat you for dinner, bro. Just have a nice day and take off. See you later. Bye. Adios. Toodaloo. Go find some real crime. And Officer Work, nothing with you. You were being very respectful and courteous and professional. I appreciate that.
Again, as this supposed auditor makes his way to the front of the post office, he's physically blocked by a police officer who also says that he's being detained. Now, I'm not sure if that just slipped out by mistake or if he actually planned on detaining this guy. But as he reached the second police officer, things started going a bit more smoothly. The second police officer was able to de-escalate the situation effectively and bump all parties back into their respective lanes. The main takeaway from this video: don't mess with an auditor.
I'll be watching you. You are now under investigation.
This next clip starts off as a bit of a mess. It starts off as seemingly another video in which a random person approaches a police officer to antagonize him and get a rise out of him. As the video progresses, more information comes up that leaves you wanting for a bit more context. The individual recording the video asks the police officer if he's on drugs and if he's been to a bar that day. His reaction makes you wonder if there's a bit more drama behind this video.
Who are you?
I'm Detective Mike Jardine.
Oh, yeah? What are you working on? What are you working on right now?
Several cases.
Okay.
What is this about?
Are you working on something right now?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
All right, what are you working on? What are you working on?
It doesn't matter what I'm working on. I'm asking you, what are you doing here taking pictures?
Where have you been today? Have you been here all day, or have you been out and about a little bit?
What is this about? Who are you?
I'm asking the questions. Where have you been today?
No,
have you been here?
I'm asking the questions. You're on this property. You're on this property, so you need to answer my questions.
Are you drunk? Why are you slurring your words today? So have you been here all day, or have you been out? Have you been to the bar today at all?
Who are you?
Have you been to the bar today?
Who are you?
I'm an investigator.
Investigator for who?
Investigative journalist. I investigate corrupt officials. So I'm wondering, where have you been today? Have you been here all day, or have you been out at the bar at all?
Working on a fraud case. That's
Okay.
where I've been.
Okay. Have you been to the bar at all today?
No.
Okay. You got any drugs on you? Have you used any drugs today?
What a ridiculous question.
That's not a ridiculous question. Do you know where he's been today?
I don't keep tabs on him.
Okay.
Out and about.
Do you know what time his shift started?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Does he usually drink on the job, or no? Not that anybody knows of for sure. Have you guys ever breathalyzed him while he's been on the job? Would you submit to a breathalyzer for me right now?
You're ridiculous. You know that?
Hey.
You've got about 5 minutes to get out of here right now.
Or what?
Or what? You're on
My
law
property.
enforcement. This isn't your
Yeah, it
property.
is. Shut the hell up. Get out of here now.
What'd you say?
I said shut up and get out
No,
of here.
you get out of here now.
Hey, you better get your boy. Get your butt back in your office and do
shut
your
up.
job.
You shut up and get
You
out
get
of
your
here.
butt back in your office and do your job.
No. No.
You quit drinking on the job. You understand me?
Whatever.
You punk. You get your ass back in there. You don't look back here again. I'll be watching you.
As this clip comes to a close, what started as a possible misunderstanding quickly escalated to accusations and even a possible fight. I'm unsure if there's any validity to the accusations of drinking, but if there is, I hope this officer puts down the bottle for his sake and all of our sakes. I don't know about you, but it seemed like I was watching an episode of Law & Order without the order. All the makings of a TV drama with the grit of reality. Thanks for making it to the end of the video, guys. Remember to subscribe and like the video. And for more insane police encounters, click on one of the videos on your screen right now or click on our channel page. Bye, guys.